Okay, I was having some technical difficulties. I'm seeing that Instagram is not trying to have me be great right now, but it's cool. We got this rolling now. So, the topic of today is absolutely don't forget to heal when starting a new relationship. I'm waiting for my co host Danny to add herself onto the live because we're going to start this thing together. So we're gonna, hey everybody, we're gonna wait till everybody, yep, everybody start coming in. Come on, flow with the flow, because I'm on my lunch. So it is now Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Hold on, she right here. Did it do it or no? Yeah, Instagram is not letting. All right, there we go. Because Instagram
Yeah,
is
it
not
don't
letting
want to
us be great
work.
today, sis. Like this is
It's
really crazy.
not. It's not.
So I already introduced
When
the
now we
show.
do to two. Oh
It
no.
does.
No,
Okay, with the little
I don't like
sparkle
that
sparkle.
one. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
All right,
we trying,
we gotta
guys. We
stop.
gotta give it some in there because it's not. Instagram is not letting us be great today. I don't know
It's
what the
not
fuck
trying
going
to
on
let
with
us
that.
be great. Okay, I think I
But
got this
today
working.
we are talking about healing after starting a new relationship.
No,
I
it's
don't know if
don't
you want.
forget to heal before starting a new relationship.
Yes.
Boom.
Um, I don't know. Do you want to start? You want me to
No,
start?
kick off this. This your home. I'm co-hosting.
So
It's your
basically,
chip. I'm just on it.
how I feel about it is I don't think it should be a time. Well, this should be a time frame. I feel like maybe 6 months to a year before starting a new relationship after you got out of either a toxic one or y'all both ended up on like mutual terms. I feel like as a female, you should either like find your own thing at that point. Go get a massage, get your nails done, get your hair done. Pick up a fucking hobby. My sister just talking about going to working out and shit. We see people working out. I mean, I guess you could go work out that blood, sweat, and tears that you just, cried about for being with that person for so long. But that's really it, how I feel about it. I don't know if any of the viewers have anything to say, but sis, what you think? What you think?
I just feel like it's very important to heal before starting that other relationship. I guess that's the way to say it. The newer relationship. Because if you don't, then you take your past trauma
Mm-hmm.
from the previous relationship into the newer relationship, and that can start, drama, trouble. The relationship end up not lasting. So don't forget to heal, y'all.
No, that's a fact because you definitely don't want to bring your old trauma to your new trauma because that will definitely turn into a toxic relationship. Um, because if you don't heal, then if you go into a whole new relationship, it's like, what was the point? What was the point of being with that new person if you
Facts.
want to
That
just
is
bring
true.
that old shit to the new shit? You might have just
That's
been
true.
single the whole fucking time. I mean, right now it's hot girl summer, but
Not the hot girl
this,
summer.
yes, right now the hell it's hot girl summer. But there definitely is a process. Okay, everybody want to text me now. I'm on live. Hit me up on live.
Facts.
Um,
Or if I don't know if you can see the comments too, Ashley, but facts. Or at least start the process of healing before starting a newer relationship.
but when you say when the I don't know who put that there. I don't know who that is. But when you say process, as in what is the process you're trying to say?
I don't
Because
know.
a lot
That's the thing. See, my thing is the thing about healing is different for everybody.
exactly.
So only you know what your process is when you start healing. Cause like
Hmm.
your toxic traits in that past relationship is not going to be the same that mine's were.
Exactly. No, that's a fact. Because just say, hey, you got a relationship because of domestic violence. You don't want to go into the new one with like trust issues, thinking that that new person's about to beat you the fuck up, or
Right.
you go into thinking that they put a scam on you. You don't want to think with the new person you about to bring along. You want to hide your purse and clutch your purse and don't want to spend no money. So
Not
definitely it is
the
a
clutch the purge.
it definitely is a process. I feel like a lot of people that I've known, or even myself, it takes me a long time to trust someone again. I'm still going through that motion of the ocean of trusting new people that enter to me and my children's life. Because especially when it comes to kids, you don't want to keep having multiple men or multiple
Yeah,
females
that's a
around your
whole nother
kids.
that's a whole nother process of healing when,
Yes.
when kids are involved because that's even more difficult.
Mm-hmm. And it kind of is sad. Dang, they wrote a lot. Also,
Yeah,
to
who is
see
this? Shout
how.
out to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you all right coming with him and her. Yes, put the him and hers because
Yeah,
It's
that's
both
what we mean.
sides.
I know we're
Yeah, we
females
know
and we
I know
saying
what
like
I know we're females, but it
but it
definitely
works both ways. It definitely
exactly. It
works both
definitely
ways.
we
It's
don't want
not
to be
just
sexist here at all. We
male or it's not just
definitely
a female thing. We mean when we talk, we mean overall in general.
yeah. But not that who is that? I underscore lover TT 98. You definitely right. You don't want none of them linger feelings to go into your new relationship with your new person because that's trash. Because then that person's gonna be like, what was the point of me wasting all that time getting to know you, getting to take you out, getting to do all these extra things with you, and then you're still like, oh nah, I don't trust you. What you don't trust me for? I haven't even done nothing yet. So that's a fact. Definitely trust and communication is one of the key things I think everyone needs to understand. Definitely when you start dating someone, let them know what happened and try to
I think that's a
not
big
bring
thing too. Cause it's like I could be triggered by something, right? And the person doesn't know that that's triggering me. So it's
yeah,
like, I can't fault them for triggering me if they don't know ahead of time that that's a trigger for me.
exactly. Definitely communication.
No, I
Loyalty is
feel
another
you. I
thing.
just
You gotta
respect what
definitely be
someone's
loyal to
different.
that person as well because if you wanna keep having them things like my sister said, trigger you, it's not gonna work out. Like you might as well have been single and just try to figure out. You can also go to therapy. I know a lot of black people don't do therapy. There are some good therapists
We need
out
to
there if you don't
normalize
want
that
to.
in the black
Yeah,
community.
because I feel like we're scared because you know how me. I just started doing therapy. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I just started doing therapy because what I went through last year with my ex boyfriend. I feel like we definitely need to normalize because I know sometimes when we talk to our friends sometimes aren't our biggest support system because I know there's a lot of kiki kaka snakes in the grass and all that stuff. If you don't feel comfortable talking to your friends, definitely try to get a therapist. Use your insurance. You have insurance. Shoot, your mom could be your best therapist because you know our moms and dads been through this, been around the boat. Try
True,
to
true.
to that point of healing because healing is a big thing of growth because I know it's gonna take me a while to heal through what I've been through in my past trauma. But right now I'm learning at the age now of 30 that I'm trying to learn how to trust again because trust is a big thing of my issues. I'll let the person know, hey, I have bad trust issues. Why X, Y, and Z. And if you can't help me through that, then I'm gonna be single. I think my brother Nature said something. Yeah, we need to discuss the triggers early so that we don't project our experience to others. Definitely, bro. We definitely need to start doing that.
I do wanna say something that you just said. Like if the person can't help you through that, I just feel like when you on your healing process, it's you and you alone.
Hmm.
Yeah, you could tell the person like, look, I'm trying to work through this, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to get through
Yeah.
that. But the healing process is gonna be you and you alone. So I feel like when you going through your healing process, there's times where you feel like these people don't love you, but it's not that they don't
Mm.
love you. You gotta go through it to grow through it.
True. And again, you got to be
And that's
open.
just
Like
what happens.
if you don't express that, you're going to be struggling for a very long time. You have to be open with that person. Let them know what's up because if you don't say nothing, how are they supposed to be there to help you?
True.
Keep it
True.
mute. Don't say anything. How are the person supposed to be there to love you, to care about you? Like they need to know not your deepest, darkest secrets, but at least one or two of your triggers, so they don't do that to you. Because if you don't say nothing, that person's gonna trigger you for the rest of your life, and then you're gonna be sitting there in a shell for the whole time. So you definitely have to
So
be open.
so I have a question, Ashley. I'm just
Oh
gonna ask
God.
you so the viewers could answer also. When is the right time? When do you feel like is the right time? So you started in a relationship, okay? You and him slash her, whatever y'all talking, blah 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 blah. When is the right time to be like, hey, I have these triggers, this toxic traits, this whatever I'm trying to work through. When is the right time to tell them that?
After like the maybe like the second or third date, whoever she takes you out on, I feel like that's the best time to open up saying not saying all your triggers, so you don't want to scare them off,
That's what
but
I was
definitely
gonna
give
say
them
because we not because like
yeah.
you could get there to somebody like for instance I'm say if I'm talking to a guy and I'm like hey this happened to me this happened to me this happened to me this triggers me that triggers me he gonna be like damn
Tell
girl
them
I
all
wasn't
of them.
no more.
Look, I say tell them the ones that may hurt you the least, and then within like the sixth, seventh, eighth, date, try to like maneuver yourself so they can not maneuver. That's the wrong word. Try to have that conversation that is like a mutual conversation because you guys both gonna have to ask that like, okay, why are you single? Okay, why not with your baby daddy, baby mama? Okay, what did he or
Right.
she do? Because that conversation is going to be everything, to be honest. Hey, Key, that conversation is going to be everything, to be honest, because girl, it's like I know I've done that with my past relationship or whatever. The person that I was with, they were actually there through my trauma. They helped me overcome what I've been through with my ex-boyfriend or whatever, before that person came along, before we kind of cut it off or whatever. So I feel like if that person is open, they'll show you that they're open to whatever happened to you with those triggers. Because a lot of people will show you like, nah, I ain't ready for that shit. Like, I ain't beat. But you'll see if that person really is going to stay with you through all that. So what you
Right.
thinking? How when you think should be a good time to tell that person
I
like,
was
hey,
gonna
I
say
got
I
these
don't
motherfucking
think
triggers.
I was gonna say I don't think that there's actually I was just asking, but I was gonna say I don't think that there's actually a time because how do I explain it? Because everybody is different. So if I'm talking to somebody and right off the back, I'm like, oh, I felt like I knew this person for mad long. Like we cool. I could say this stuff to them. Then I'll say it. But if I feel like something's off, or if I feel like I guess the vibe is not there, or if I'm not comfortable enough to disclose that information to you, then you'll never know. And that's just it, I guess. You'll never know. Like if I'm not, I think it's like a comfortability thing. If you don't make me comfortable within, I'm not going to say a certain amount of time because it's really not a time, but if you don't make me comfortable enough to be like, oh, I can tell you what happened in
Yeah.
my past life. I can tell you why me and such didn't work out. I can tell you what happened when I was a child and now I'm
Mhm.
triggered by this type of thing. If I'm not comfortable enough, then you're just never going to know from me. And that's just how I am.
That's
You're just
true.
never going to know.
And that's what I'm saying. Communication is the key. Because if you don't know if that person is comfortable with telling you all they tea, they're not gonna tell you.
Facts.
They definitely not.
And then I wanted something else. I heard you say that you was, I heard you say that there was a guy that you were messing with that helped you get over
Mhm.
the trauma from your, I guess, previous relationship. But
Mhm.
let me see what my question is. When is, okay, so when did you draw the line between that person feeling like that's the only thing that they're there for and feeling like, okay, we vibing, we in a relationship, we trying to get together?
All right. So because everybody kind of already knew. Well, some people already on here
Everybody
probably
don't
feel
know.
about.
Come on now.
So let's just. I'm gonna just clear
Like,
the air
I'm just
now.
trying
I'm
to
gonna
figure
say.
out because if the person feels like okay, everybody got trauma. Regardless if it's big, if it's small, everybody past relationship didn't work out. Everybody has something that triggers them. Everybody, I don't care how good they say their lives are, everybody got something, right? But when somebody new is coming, I just feel like when somebody new is coming into your life, you don't make them feel like they're only there for that reason. Like, okay, I'm fucking with you just to get over my ex-boyfriend. Like, you get what I'm saying? And that kind of turns the person away. Like, damn, this bitch using me for her past trauma. Put a little
That's
censor
fair.
there because I don't know if I can say that. I don't want Instagram to ban us.
Oh
But
yeah, exactly. Because I'm trying to make sure I don't say no words. I'm like, oh, we banned. Like, babe, we just started
yeah,
today.
that's why I stopped and looked. But anyway, but yeah, I just feel like if somebody is, and I'm just going to speak from me personally because I can only speak for me personally. I just feel like if somebody is coming into my life, regardless, everybody that come into your life is for a reason. Either it's a lesson or a blessing.
Yep.
That's just it. That's just all. And it's hella us that been through the lessons that we learned from those past relationships. But I
Mhm.
just feel like when that blessing does come into your life, there's a point in time where you need to recognize, like, okay, this person is a blessing. I can't do the things I used to do with the lessons. I can't make them feel like they only here because I need them at this current time.
Exactly. Trying to fill the void.
Right. So when
Mhm.
you said, like, he helped you through, that's why I'm like, well, when did it stop being, hey, this is what you here for, and
Mhm.
we vibing, we together. You're the blessing in my life. Because if they don't see it and you're not reciprocating that to them, then that's all they feel like.
Mhm.
Like, oh, I'm just here to help this girl.
I
Or I'm
wish
just here
we
to
can
help him,
add that
her.
person on here. I'm
Oh
seeing he's
my
not
God.
on here yet,
You
but
do so much. Anyway, I'm just saying, I just wanted to
because
know if there was.
I kind of do want to ask him that because I feel like basically we talking about Eric. I'm gonna put it out there. Fuck it, we talking about
Oh
Eric,
my God.
and I
I'm
feel like
gonna
at the
I'm gonna go read some of the comments while you do this. I'm just going.
so at the time when me and him got together, whatever, we were just cool people vibing or whatever. That situation happened while we were together, and I basically just voiced my opinion to him. So he kind of just helped me with the process of what should I do, how should I handle it, and
It's
how
the name
things.
and names for me, Key. She like,
I'm sorry, but basically that's what he. Don't get me wrong.
come on now.
He helped me through all that situation because I never been through a whole what I've been through at that time. I've never been through that. I never had someone really do that to me around my kids. So when I helped him, when I asked him to help me, he had no problem with that. He was there, not name bomb. Y'all is aggravating. Uh, so more like he was my significant other and my piece because I've never been through something like that. So he was basically conjoined into one. I didn't really make him like, hey, do this, hey, do that. He was more like, hey, I'm gonna guide you. If you're not ready, we're gonna take it step by step. I'll hold your hand type ish. And I was like, all
So
right,
y'all
bet.
had so y'all had like an open discussion where it was like, look, this.
Before we even did anything, it was like more like we gradually went to that point. I was like, hey, I'm going through this. I need to do this. Blah, blah, blah. It was like, no, like he knew, he saw I was hurting. He was a man about like, yo, I see you hurting. What do you want to do? At the point at that time, I was not ready. Then he didn't push me. He was like, when you're ready, come to me and I will help you go down there, do what we gotta do, whoop de whoop, da 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 da. That was basically it. Like how Danny said, like it's a process. I definitely had to process myself and make sure I didn't put my triggers into that relationship, which I'm glad I didn't at that time. He was great at that point that I needed a strong.
Somebody said, shout out to him.
Good night. Well, yeah, whatever. Shout out to him. But that's basically it. Like, I really feel like at that time when me and him were copy cool and whatever, he definitely did help me as a man. He definitely helped me as a single mom of two get through that leaphold because I did not know if I was going to get to that shit. She going
Your
in and
service
out.
badges. They said get off that. Yeah, they said get off that.
Instagram hating on us,
They said
yo.
get off that white Wi-Fi and just anyway. Back to the topic. So since we already named names and all that, we just gonna drop the mic and So the relationship didn't work. Do you think that the relationship didn't work because y'all didn't know how to draw that line?
Do you think, about what?
Like, because we're talking about healing and peace, and so he was there. You're saying he was there to help you heal. That's what y'all established. Yeah. So eventually y'all gradually went from, okay, you're here to help me heal to, we're gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
So do you think the relationship didn't work because y'all couldn't draw that line? Like, okay, I'm still healing, but now you're just not there for solely that.
The reason why our relationship did not work is because
I ain't not sure that. It was a yes or no way.
No, I felt like answer is no. I feel like the reason why we didn't move the way we should have moved is because I'm more ready to do what I gotta do, get my house, get this, that, and the third, and he still has his own shit he got to handle, and I'm ready to move. Like I'm ready to do what I gotta do.
Said that. I'm glad you said that because I got something to piggyback off of that. Okay, I'm glad you said that. So you healed, and you was ready to boss your life up, blah 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 blah. But in the same process, did you take the time to stop and think that maybe he was still trying to heal from stuff while helping you heal as well? Did you help him heal too? Because you're saying y'all didn't work through it. Y'all, like, you healed and he didn't. Did you help him heal too? Was it established that, hey, I'm going to help you heal? We're going to help each other.
I always asked him, like, hey, what's going on? You good? This X, Y, and Z. I felt like he wasn't, how open I am. Like, I'm open to come up in here and say what I got to say my piece. I feel like him as how he is, he's not ready for that, and I kind of.
But you can't say he's not ready because you don't know what his trauma was. Did y'all discuss trauma? Did y'all discuss what he wanted in his life? Did y'all discuss what? I'm just asking. I'm here to advocate for all my black men because I love y'all. But I'm just asking.
Huh? Y'all can hear me though, right? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I think it's your hair and the headphones that's messing it up. But okay.
Y'all hear me now?
Yes. See you
All right.
better now. Come on, sis.
So yes, we did talk about his past trauma. Yes, we did talk about how he was going to be able to move past it. I feel
Mm-hmm.
that's because of this. I mean, you kind of know the situation. Because the situation, he was able to leave that and come, be with me. So I feel like he has, after the long relationship he did have with his ex-girlfriend. So yes, I do feel like him as a man, he did heal, but it was more like,
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna cut you off. So okay, yes, he healed from his past trauma with his ex girlfriend.
yeah.
But did he heal enough to be like, okay, now I'm maturing as a man. There's certain things I need to do as a man. See, now
Mm.
that's where healing gets more complicated because you
Yeah.
need to heal from relationships and past trauma, but you also need to heal from yourself within, so you know that where you've been is not where you're going to be stuck at.
And I feel like that he did not heal from. I feel like he healed from his past trauma, but he did not heal within himself to grow. I think that's where the healing process was at. That kind of got us.
So if y'all healing each other, what was the disconnect? I'm just asking. I'm about to tell. We about to.
Girl, we could girl. So ask the question again. So
Absolutely don't think I'm not going to call you on your bluff.
what bluff?
I'm just letting you know.
Oh, so ask the question again.
I was saying, so did you, how do you know that first question is, how did you know that he healed, that you helped him enough to heal from within?
So I feel like I didn't help enough to heal within, because every time it's more than that. What is more
It's more
than?
than that trauma.
I don't get it.
Okay, I'm about to go back up and read the comments. Hold on.
The question.
Okay, the first one was what you're ready for might not be what he has to heal.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay. And then it was that's what he has to heal. It's more than that trauma. I kind of get what he's trying. I don't know if that's a he or a she. I'm sorry, but I'm guessing yeah. With the ex girl.
Girl, that's Robbie.
Sorry, I didn't know. I don't know it. I only know the people that I follow. So I'm
I
like,
had to get up real quick. I'm sorry.
my bad, Robbie.
Okay, I'm back.
So I'm trying to remember what you said. So yes, I mean no. I said no. I think I said no. I don't think that I helped him heal from his trauma now, I think you were saying, but from the past, I think he already healed from her. Because I always ask him, like, are you good? I've always asked these questions to anyone I'm in a relationship. I always ask, are you good? What do we need to do to move forward? How can I help? And he was always the one like, nah, I got it. You good. I don't need no help, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, well, I'm here if you need me. Like, you got my number. You know where I live at. Call me, whatever, this, that, and the third. And I'm always like that. If you're going to be condescending to me, I'm always reciprocating back to you. I'm always giving same energy.
But why? Because what if saying no, I got it is one of his triggers? Is one of the things he needs to be healed from? Like me, I don't like to ask for favors. I don't care if we together, we not together, we best friends, cousin, sister, nephew, my mama. I don't like to ask for help because one of my things is I feel like if I ask for help, that means I've lost control of everything.
Mm.
And I don't like to feel like I'm not in control of things, especially when it comes to my life.
Okay.
So asking for help is like, okay, if I'm asking for help, I'm losing control. And I don't like to feel that way.
That could be the same way he's feeling too. That could have been one of the things that he couldn't reciprocate to me, because I'm good for asking for help. I'll be like when you came to me the other day, I was like, hey, Dan, I need your favor. Can you come with me to X, Y, and Z? And he was like, yeah, I'll come. Da-da-da-da. I'm real good at that. Same thing when I needed help when I went on vacation last year. I have no problem asking for help. I think the only thing I have issues with is trust issues. And that's the one thing I am trying to work on with them myself. I know not everybody's out to get me, but that's just one thing I'm working on with my therapist, because I just feel like right now, that's the only thing I'm healing from is trust. And I feel like right now, it's just hard for me as a woman, as a Black woman, to trust
Don't be
anybody.
in here crying. Don't be in here. Go get some liquor. Don't be in here crying. We're not doing that today.
All this, no cry, no cry. But now that's the only thing I know that my healing process right now is trust. Um, and that's really it. Like I could tell you once today, I have bad trust issues. That's like the first thing I say. What's your flaw? Bad trust issues. Because I've been hurt before. Like you said, everybody has a trigger, and that's my trigger. Like I feel like I have to knit and grit to see if that person's really telling me the truth or not. And that's the one thing I have to work on within myself.
I feel you. I understand. I don't think I'm trying to think of one of mine. I can't off the top of my head right now. We're gonna say that. Put a pin in that.
You want to say one?
Put a pin on that. We're gonna say that. I mean, one of mine is I don't speak. Like if I'm upset, I'm upset. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to communicate about it. Leave it the fuck alone. Like once I got attitude, I got attitude, and I don't give a fuck. Like that's I think that's one of my biggest, like, I don't give a fuck. Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk about it.
No,
and it triggers me that somebody else wants to talk about it. And they're like, hey, we need to talk about this. We need to, and I'm like, wait, who the fuck? First of all, that makes me feel like I'm already losing control. Here we go back to my control issues. That's one of mine too. So it's like, when somebody's like, hey, let's talk about it. I'm like, I don't want to talk about this shit. I'm already upset. It's no need to talk about it. I'm upset. It happened. Get over it. Move on. Like the shit didn't happen.
So
and that's just.
Like after a while, would you talk about it later on, or just that's it? Cut it loose.
Now I'm learning to talk about it later on because hear me out. I'm healing.
Okay.
I'm healing. I'm getting through that. Right. But prior, I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it. It was like that was it. There's nothing to talk about. I would literally say that. Like I don't have shit to talk about. And that's just something, and it's not that it didn't happen overnight.
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes default back into that, but it's just part of my healing process. Sometimes I default back, and then 2-3 days later, I'd be like, damn, I shouldn't have really did that. I should have talked about it right then and there.
Okay. So
but it's just something
yourself, like not around nobody. Like, are you in your own little mind? Like, I should have did X, Y, and Z better.
Yeah, because I'm the type of person that I like to replay shit that happens later in my head. So then, like after it'll be like 2-3, it could be a week later after the situation or whatever the case may be, and I'm like, dang, I really should have just said something when it made me upset when that happened. Because I'm the type of like I hold it in, and then when I can't take it anymore, then I explode. And then it looks like my explosion is coming out of nowhere.
Okay.
But it's because I don't know how to communicate.
See, at least
so that's part of my healing. I'm learning how to communicate because I don't know how to do that. And I don't know how to do it well. Because once I'm upset, I'm like, oh, Instagram, don't block us. I'm like, suck my dick, fuck you. I don't want to talk about it, bitch this, bitch that. Da, 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 da. And that's just that or that, right? But I'm healing.
Okay.
I'm still healing. I'm still working through my issues, and it's just part of the process. Like some days I'll be like, okay, you made me upset because da, 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 da. And then some days I'm still like, I don't want to talk about it. And I don't have an excuse for it. That's just something that I've always done, something that I do, and I'm working on it.
Okay.
Absolutely. Don't forget to heal. I'm working on it. I'm trying to heal from past things that has taught me that communication is not what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's just what it is.
I mean, at least we know what our flaws or what we need to work on anyway. At least we're able to own up to it. Because a lot of people can't own up to what they can't do it, but they can't reciprocate to somebody else.
Yeah. See, I know now we're talking about like, yeah, let's tell them your triggers, tell them your whatever the case may be. Girl, I was not like that. It wasn't until recently that I was like, damn, I should have disclosed that prior to trying to do anything.
Okay. I
should have said that prior to starting a new relationship or prior to even trying to be out here and talking to anybody. But I didn't. And what I was out here doing was starting new relationships thinking that was going to work. Like I would start a new relationship and be like, okay, well, the trauma going to go away on its own. I'm in this new relationship clean slate, fresh start. But that's not what happens. It follows you, especially if it's something that you're constantly used to doing. It follows you. And that's what happened with me. It was following me. And then eventually I was like, you know what? Not for the sake of the relationship, but
Yeah.
also for the sake of my children. How am I going to be able to communicate with them if I think communication is not what I'm supposed to be doing?
Okay.
So that's why I was saying, like, sometimes you heal not for the relationship. So I feel like our whole don't forget to heal topic is not just solely for relationship purposes. It needs to be for yourself as well.
Yeah.
Because if you don't heal for yourself, you can't be out here healing for everybody else because everybody else see fit what you need to heal from. And when I say that, I mean to say, like, some people are really out there just for what can benefit you, what can benefit them, what benefit you have for them. So if you're healing the certain things that they nitpick at and be like, oh, I don't like that because it don't benefit me. So change that. Then you're changing it for them and you're not changing it for yourself. So you're always going to convert back to what you know because that's what is for yourself and not for them.
Another thing too, not to like switch the subject too, but it's kind of in the same way. I do not like when people say, or this little quote they say in the movies or whatever, healing is like a big part of what we're talking about right now, but don't jump in and out of relationships thinking that healing is going to go away. Because they say, oh, well, you get underneath somebody else, that
Oh yeah, that don't work. That don't work.
Right. That shit does not work. You jumping into a bed with somebody else does not help.
What's that saying? Like you gotta to get over one nigga, you get under another one or some stupid shit like that. Yeah, that don't work.
Other bitch, because then that's just so dirty and trash. Like, please, like that is
That's
the
dirty and trash.
worst advice ever. Oh yeah, just let's get another piece of dick. No, sorry, Instagram, but that's so trash. Like that's worse.
Yeah, don't block us, Instagram. We
Yeah,
sorry.
we sorry. We might get canceled today, but it is what it is. We saying some real shit. So what the fuck? But like that's one thing I always like when I hear that. I'm just like that's so whack. Like that doesn't work. I don't see how that works. You just got a relationship last night. You're gonna meet somebody else the next day. Now how you know they're not like that's having sex is a lot of energy. Like you're basically like your energy and their energy is gonna infuse together. Like that's a lot of energy you have to get to that person just to have sex with them. Like no, that's not how it works. Because that's a lot to you healing in one moment, but then you're trying to give someone else your energy. But then in the back of your head, you're probably still thinking about that person that you just broke up with.
True. True.
So
That's why healing is important before you start in relationships but healing for yourself. We make that I'm gonna keep saying that because
yeah, that's definitely better. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
yeah. It's one step at a time. We're not rushing, y'all. We're not saying go out and seek your demons tonight and fight all your demons tonight. We're not telling y'all that. We're just saying just heal.
Yeah, just take your
Just
time.
heal for yourself. I feel like once you start healing inner things, then you see a lot of growth within yourself. Like
Exactly.
stuff that used to trigger you will no longer trigger you anymore because you've learned how to overcome that. And that's in everyday life. Like, when you get upset, you want to cuss everybody out. If you heal from stuff like that, certain things that you used to trip over, you're going to be stepping over now.
Yeah, it's not gonna phase you anymore.
And that's just, yeah. And that comes from healing. Don't go out there and be like, oh, Danny and Ash said go fight our demons tonight because that's not what we're telling y'all to do. Don't be out there late at night hugging your pillow crying because we done told y'all to go out here and fight all these demons. We did, the whole gang in here. Hey, y'all. That's not what we tell it. Somebody got a question. Okay, come on. We open for questions in the audience.
Good.
We are open for open discussion. That's what we doing this for. Come on with the question. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna talk in the meantime. Or if you got something to say, Ashley, I don't know.
No,
I'm just saying. We're waiting for the question. Come on, question. Oh, how many people in here? Hey, y'all. Tell y'all friends to friends. What if the person...
What if the person you're dealing with don't know how to help with something in particular?
Mm. We both made the same sound.
That's, that was good. What if the
What if the person you're dealing with don't know how to help with something in particular?
That's so broad though, like particular as in what though?
Particular, like in a certain, I think he mean like for a certain trauma. Like
Mm.
that's what I think he mean.
Maybe that's
How do I
or
have a
all haven't gone through the same thing, so it's like if the trauma, but the trauma they never witnessed or had. That's what I'm about to say. Like, say if I never been through something you've been through, how am I going to be able to help you with that if I've never been through it? That's what I.
express that.
Yeah.
Express that. I
Yeah.
want to help you right now, but I don't know how. That's
Yeah.
not something I've been through. That's not something I've seen. Help me help you. Boom.
Exactly. Because that's all I'm about to say. Like, I've never been through it, so I'm gonna be honest. Like, I've never been through it, so we're gonna have to
Yeah.
together.
Just yeah, I think just expressing it like, look, I want to help you through this, but
How do you break a
oh, girl.
Woo!
I saw on TikTok you supposed to write his name and a little thingy, burn the 2 candles.
No, I would. Oh, wait.
No, I'm not trying to laugh. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Like, if you like, yo, like a soul tie, like they say that because I saw it on TikTok. Like, yo, we are forever soul tied to whoever we have intercourse with, and that's why I say now you jumping into bed with a different person every time. That's all your energy. You have to give all that energy to that.
That's why you spelled your wrong. Oh, that's y'all. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
That's really hard. A soul tie, because that's that you're literally attached to that person.
Girl, go get some chakra root. Like, okay, let me stop.
Some sage, better sage.
I'm being serious. I just feel like I don't necessarily.
Hold on. I like what that person said. Hold on. Before, I don't want to miss what this person said. I'm sorry, I don't know who your name is, but it's K5_G. You have to have self-discipline to help yourself heal. That's definitely true. If you don't have that discipline to heal within yourself, you're never going to get healed. You have to wait. Like, not saying you got to wake up tomorrow like, yeah, I'm healing myself today. It's going to take time to heal. It definitely does take a lot of time to heal within yourself. So I like that. That was good. Kiana, girl.
Come on, Kiana, girl. She says it's been 4 years and I can't break it, regardless of how hard I try to move on. But like, how hard are you necessarily trying to move on, though? Because hear me out, and I ain't gonna put I don't know your business. I ain't gonna be too into your stuff. But maybe it's just me personally. I don't necessarily, to a certain extent, believe in soul ties, and that's just me personally. I just feel like soul ties is more of a mental thing than an actual physical thing.
Okay. So I believe in soul ties. We were both 2 different females. I believe in soul ties. I believe, like, not saying I'm going to get back with that person, but I do feel like my energy is already in that person. They may not forget about me. I may not forget about them. But I know, like, there is something called a soul tie. They might not reciprocate to Danny, but it does reciprocate for me and Kiana, because I know me and my...
explain to me what a soul tie is, because to be honest, I don't know, because I don't necessarily believe in it. So, like, what is a soul tie?
So what I believe a soul tie is once you are with someone, I've been through hell and high water, the hell and back, everything through the grapevine, you guys are solely tied together. It doesn't have to be sexually, it doesn't have to be physically, but there is some type of...
So hear me out. I've been through hell and high water with my mama. We soul tied?
That's your mama, girl. So tell me, y'all are...
I've been through hell and high water with my kids. Are we soul tied? Like, are y'all saying, like, soul ties is just you and somebody you were dating? Or is it like...
So I say
it's been like anybody you can be soul tied to.
Well, I say it's me and a connection with someone deeply embodied into your soul.
I'm connected with my mama, deeply embedded into my soul. That's my mama. So am I soul tied to my mama?
Yeah. I'm saying you came out of her, but yeah. You soul tied to your children? Do you love them deeply and unbendingly? Don't.
We better be.
Even though we be like, fuck them kids.
I done pushed them out. We better be.
Thank you, God.
It done came up out of me. We so tired. Bad boys for life. Ride or die.
Bad boys for life.
Bad boys for life. We in this to the wheel fall off with these motherfucking kids.
Oh no, me. Fuck them kids.
Thank God for Google. Kiana, you Googled that?
Yeah, she did.
You went here talking about you so tied to somebody. You had to Google the meaning, Kiana. Lord Jesus, bless my heart.
It's so fuck them kids.
Lord, somebody said fuck them kids. That's right.
Who said that?
I'm so tired, but fuck them kids.
But
happy on the fuck them kids. Vice president of the fuck them kids committee. But anyway,
y'all literally the president's up. See, here we go. Y'all literally.
I just let y'all know the kids in the background. They looking at me like, girl. Anyway, back to what the time. What was we talking about? Soul ties.
Yeah.
I don't believe in them. To a certain extent.
Okay.
Because I feel like a lot of people just use it for a nigga that they can't get over.
Okay, sorry.
And it's okay that you can't get over that nigga right now. It's okay.
That's why I said it takes time. It's not gonna happen overnight. Yeah, you could do the blocking thing, deleting the numbers, deleting the pictures, and all that other stuff. But it definitely does take time to get over somebody that you've been together for 4 years, 5 years, shoot, a year. Someone could be.
That's why I feel like, especially if it was somebody that you saw potential in, and then it's like it's okay to be like, dang, it's been 4 years, I still want to be with this nigga. It's because you saw some potential in him. But the potential wasn't potential in, clearly. But that's just why I don't believe in soul ties, because I just feel like it is.
Soul ties is when my brother got hit by a car and I had a dream. Huh?
Yeah.
Explain. Soul tie.
Example of soul tie is when my brother got hit by a car and I had a dream about it.
That could be, yeah.
Yeah, see? So y'all using it. And when I say y'all, don't be stereotypical of me saying it just females or whatever the case may be. I just feel like it's used. I'm trying to figure out the nice way to say it. I feel like it's used only when you can't get over somebody. And you can't get over somebody you wanted to be with, you had feelings for, you was in the mud with, whatever the case may be. You can't get over them in a day.
That's what I said.
It doesn't work in a day. It doesn't work overnight. It doesn't work over a week, a month, a year. It solely depends on you and your healing process.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you so-called, I just feel like if I'm soul tied to somebody, then that person should not be a burden in my life. That person is soul tied to me to bring me peace, to enhance my peace, not to bring me more drama, more stress, I don't want to be soul tied to anybody like that.
Exactly.
So if it's a soul tie, because hear me out, y'all saying it's a soul tie. The soul knows what kind of peace you need. Mm-hmm. Your soul knows. So I don't feel like your soul is letting you be out there connected to somebody who is not gonna amplify the peace that you try to bring for yourself. And I don't think the soul is gonna let you be attached to somebody who's only going to bring you stress and tears and drama and unhappiness. I don't think that's a soul tie.
Self-discipline, exactly. It takes time. It's not going to happen, like you just said, and like I said, it's not going to happen overnight. You have to give yourself time. And again, it's like the person right here is saying, it's self-discipline. You have to discipline yourself to stop going to this. Because again, it goes back to triggering too. If you're going to go to where he or she used to eat at, if you can't go to Taco Bell without thinking about the person, do not go to Taco Bell. Just don't.
Not Taco Bell.
Yeah. Don't go to Made and Taste if he lived down the street. Just try to avoid as much triggering things until you're able to go to Taco Bell. Like, you know what? Fuck that nigga. I'm going to get some Taco Bell today. Fuck that. I'm going to KFC. Because if you're going to have these triggers, try to take your time and just go outside. Go for a walk. Smoke a blunt. Drink some Don Julio.
Who be on the smoke a blunt? Have you on to drink some Don Julio?
That's
You
next
can't
level.
go wrong with Don. They need to. I need a paid partnership from Don Julio soon. But anyway,
But on a real note, like that's what I think. I feel like if you cannot go up the street and think about that person, just try to stay home and just burn a sage and just meditate. Whatever you're into, drink some wine, just listen to some smooth R&B music. I don't know what I do. Again, I do therapy now. My person is very great. She's telling me if I couldn't go to the place that my incident happened to, just gradually go around it, go the opposite direction, try to go. Then after a while, I was like, F this shit. This nigga don't got shit on me. Let me just, go halfway through the incident. That's what you gotta do. It's gonna take time. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. It's not gonna happen an hour after I get off our segment. It's going to take time.
no, don't just be popping up at my door.
Bitch.
Call the cops, please. Call the cops.
Hello, 911. What's your emergency?
Hello, 911. Come get this man at my door. I want him here. The soul said to let that man go. Peace. Restraining order. Yes.
There we go.
Restraining order.
Order.
Cause like he just be popping at my door. Not my door.
You got the
Not my door. I would tell you something else, but they gonna band us for that. I say, sis, you better get you one of them things when he come at the door. Be like, what the fuck is you doing here? But anyway,
but I
want them to be. Oh, y'all crazy. Oh, okay. Oh, so you Christian Rock for this nigga? Okay, okay. Just say
talking about her.
You Christian Rock and he Blueface. That's it. Just say it. It's okay to be crazy over him.
Oh
right.
My God. That's a whole different segment we got for another
We
day.
all be crazy over a nigga once in our lives. It's okay. Maybe right now it's just your time to be crazy over this nigga. But eventually you're going to know that I deserve better. Yeah. I'm being crazy for a nigga who don't give two shits about me. And eventually you're going to look back and be like, damn, what the fuck was I doing out here acting a fool with a man who really don't care about me?
And also what's going to happen is you're going to block your blessings too. If you keep dealing with that same nonsense, you're going to block your blessing for someone that could be potentially waiting for you, baby. I ain't saying he is not at the door, but that person could be done. She like, yo, she wild. I'm going to come back next week. Oh, nah, that nigga still there, come back. You're going to block every blessing that person is waiting for you. And that's another question.
Oh, Lord. Hold on. Can we get done with one topic first before we
come on the live? Come on the live. Oh my goodness. But now, real talk, you're gonna really block your blessings. If you keep having all that drama in your life or keep having that person keep interrupting your peace, that blessing is not gonna come.
Oh my God. Thomas, am I coming to you? Oh, come on now. You couldn't text me that.
Did you really, Robbie? You better come around the corner.
Okay.
Come around the corner, Robbie. I got 9 minutes. I go back to work. Come around the corner. Hurry up. Bring that ass here.
Come on, bring that ass here.
But now
we're going to put this in an hour because everybody got to go back to work. She got to be back to work in a little bit. I got to be to work at 3. Come on, y'all. Come on.
Bring that ass around the corner. But yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, you gotta block your blessings if you keep dealing with the same, BS all day. I'm gonna be nice. I'm sorry. For Instagram, we're gonna be good for the next 6 minutes.
I can't Instagram. Y'all might as well just block me now. I can't.
They're not gonna block me.
We're gonna take it to Facebook if they block me. Don't worry about it. But yeah, Key, it's gonna take some. You trying to be in this video bad? It's gonna take some time, Monty. It's gonna take some time to get over him. And the thing is, and I'm gonna be honest, it's partially your fault. It's partially your fault that he knows for 4 years he been dibbling and dabbling. If he dibbling and dabbling, I'm just saying, I don't know what y'all got going on for real. But if he be dibbling and dabbling and back here and back to you and to this girl and to that girl or doing what he doing and coming back to you, it's partially your fault because we teach people the way we allow them to treat us. So the first couple of times you were like, yeah, go out there, do what you doing and come back. He already knew, oh, got one. And that's why y'all been doing the same thing for 4 years. Because you allowed him to treat you the way he's treating you.
Mm-hmm. And what our parents always say, be around people that's going to treat you the right way or be treated.
Right. So maybe, and I don't want to get too deep because I don't know your business, but maybe there's something in you that you need to heal so you can stop allowing him to do the things that he's doing to you. Soul tying up. Because ain't no man about to be connected to my soul and be treating me like a shit out here. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that.
Preach.
We're not doing it. You're not about to be connected to my soul, and all you doing is bringing stress, drama, and tears to my life. We're not doing it. If you're gonna be connected to my soul, you better come with peace, the table, and some money in your pocket, because the bitch is broke. But I'm joking, but I'm so serious. Like, I don't want anybody connected to me that's not gonna bring me peace in my life.
Exactly.
Especially because y'all saying soul ties are so deeply rooted and blah, 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 blah. I don't want nobody deeply rooted to me that all this person is doing. And I'm saying this person because I just feel like soul ties is not just for a relationship. But I don't want nobody deeply rooted to that's causing me drama. I don't want nobody deeply rooted to my life that is negative. The point of healing is so you are positively moving forward in a positive way. And I'm saying positively positive, yes. Because some of y'all need to know. Y'all be like, oh, I'm healing from my trauma, but I'm still going to let this man do what he doing to me. That's not healing. You got it's a certain point in your life where you just know, like, the shit I used to accept, I'm not accepting no more.
Exactly.
I'm done. I'm over that shit.
But again, you got to be the strong person to do that, though, at the same time. Like, you have to be that person to be like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm done. And just, again, gradually take that step. Blocking, deleting him, delete them pictures, delete him off of whatever.
Me, I'm just gonna be honest. I know y'all saying block, delete, da 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 da. But once I move on and I'm over what you caused me, and I've healed and I've grown from that, I'm not blocking you, baby, because you're gonna see this blow up. I'm not blocking you, baby. See that I'm doing better without you.
Don't work for everybody.
See that I've grown from what you taught me when we was together or whatever the case may be. And watch me in a positive light. Because if I had to heal from you, that means all you was doing was making my life negative.
Hell yeah.
And once I heal from that and now you see me in a positive way, first of all, your handwriting is trash. And you see me in a positive, now you see me in a positive way, I want you to see this. That's just me personally. I don't know about anybody else. Y'all like to block. I don't block a soul. Watch me. And I'll be watching you watch me.
My shit public.
Yeah, mine's just public too, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
The point is, watch me.
Mm-hmm.
Watch me glow. Watch me grow up. Watch me become a better person.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 times out of 10, once you that better person, they always in your inbox. Hey,
how you doing?
You doing? Oh, you don't fuck with me no more. No.
What I do?
No.
I thought we
moved on. Go ahead. Dang, y'all see me talking? Somebody come get these kids.
Robbie coming?
Anyway, come on, Robbie, come in. Anyway.
Hurry up. I gotta go back to work.
Anyway, that's it. Just absolutely don't forget to heal before moving on in your life with anything, whether it's a new job, because Lord knows, whether it's a new job, whether you got to let that old car go, that old nigga go, that old chick go, regardless of whatever it's going to be, absolutely do not forget to heal before you start something new.
Hello, somebody. Fuck them.
That's it. Fuck them kids. That's it. That's all. That's all we wanted to say. Don't forget to heal. Healing is very important for growth in everything. Your career, every aspect of life, you need to grow and heal and move on from. That's it. That's all I gotta say. This is my little thank you for my little TED talk right there. Okay.
TED talk. We will see you guys next week. We don't know what time yet or what day, but we will do another Absolutely Don't. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna get back to work. Bye.
That was trash.
No, he